Well, go on, people. Bless upon yourself. We here with another update. And people, this morning we here to talk about sikka rhymes. All right, and we gonna talk about Skeng and Valiant too, cause I see they got a feud that's going on right now, and a lot of people, well, even to me, I'm like, all of a sudden Skeng and Valiant is beefing and they clashing. But yeah, we gonna touch on that. But we want to talk about sikka rhymes right now. We ain't saw sick rhymes in years, people. You know what I mean? Well, at least like 3 or 4 years. You know what I mean? Sick rhyme, he's the VP of the Gaza Nation, or the vice president of Vice Cartel. You know, Vice Cartel incarcerated, and this was the last person sick rhymes. We saw. Well, was close to Vibes Cartel, right? And you know they did songs together, music together. You know what I mean? Like I said, he was the next big thing, out of the Gaza Nation, I guess. Sick of rhymes. You know what I mean? The Gaza Nation VP, right? So the photo that you're looking at right now, that's sick of rhymes. And that's what a lot of people are saying right now. Well, it's sad. Some people are concerned. I guess some people are not, based on the history with Sikh rhymes and the Gaza Nation, because the last time I checked, I don't even think he's in Jamaica right now. I think he left Jamaica. Can't remember exactly which country or which island or where, or where he's at right now. But these photos, start floating around on social media, which he posted on his Instagram. And I see a lot of people start reposting it, whatever. And I went over to his Instagram page and checked it out. And this is where I saw he actually made a post, and he's still repping, one VP, one vice president or one God's nation vice president. So I don't know, because I know at one point he almost lost his life, when he was the artist, you know. Boy, me I tell you, it's shit out there though, people, because yeah, what I mean? Sick Rhymes was doing his thing at one point. Him and Vibes Cartel, you know, was real close at one point. Like I said, they did music together, collaboration. Was that Superman or Super something like that? It was a good song. They did, you know what I mean? And it seems like this youth was on his way to stardom. And all of a sudden, he was on stage, crying out that people trying for, fling or dash him away. And, that was public knowledge. That was, what I mean? They did. People did went after his life. I think that's why the youth end up leaving the country, and that's why he's not even in Jamaica right now. But to see these photos floating around on the internet, but like I said, he posted, and I'm looking at Sick Rhymes and saying to myself, "Whoa, what a drastic change!" You know what I mean? Because if you look at the Sick Rhymes from back then to the Sick Rhymes now, man, that's crazy. It's crazy. He looks nothing like the Sick Rhymes back then, when I guess when he was bleaching and he had the tattoos and doing his thing. But right now, you're looking at these photos. Yeah, all right, and as you guys can see, even the photos with him and Vibes Cartel, like I said, you see the prison photos with him and Vibes Cartel. He was very close to Vibes Cartel, and I'm saying to myself, what happened to Sick Rhymes, bro? Like, I'm not a Gaza fan or a Gaza supporter. Maybe they might have more intel or more detail, but I'm just saying to myself, what happened to Sikka Rhymes right now? And by he posting these photos, and members of Vibes Cartel, cases going on in the media, whether he's gonna be free or not, and all these things and whatever. And now we see Sikka Rhymes step out now after some years and post these photos, and he looked nothing like the sikka rhymes that people used to. So I don't know if he did it for shock value, for people to say this or say that, or I don't know what is going on right now. But I'm highlighting it to you guys, you know what I mean? Because it's out there. A lot of people are not talking about it, but I'm gonna talk about it because I saw the photo and I was very concerned. You know, the least I was very concerned. I was like, wow, this is Sikka Rhymes. It's like first when I saw the photo, I was like, I couldn't even believe it. I was like, man, what prank people trying to pull on Hardball TV, or Sikka Rhymes trying to pull a fast one here or whatever. You know what I mean? But then when I went on his Instagram and I look up and I was like, wow, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. See? But, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I look at the photos, them, and I couldn't even believe. It's like I'm trying to picture Sikka Rhymes being the artist, and when he was the VP, versus now he released in these photos, and trying to make the comparison and all these things, and then, me looking beyond all of that, I was like, yeah, this is Sikka Rhymes for real. It is him. You know what I mean? But wow, what a drastic change, bro. You know what I mean? And I actually like the dark skin. Like, I don't know where he's at right now with where these photos was taken. But I actually like the dark skin Sikka Rhymes. You know what I mean? The only thing is right now he's not pursuing the music. It seems like he's on a different path, but the light skin, the bleaching thing and all them thing, because boy, but I like people. When I saw the photo, I was like, yo, you guys look at the photos for yourself and tell me. You know what I mean? So I don't know if the youth reach a place now where he's just comfortable and he's just gonna, but I don't know if he's still gonna pursue the music, whatever the case may be. And me giving you guys this update, like I said, because I expect Gaza people to be more concerned, or to speak out and say certain things and say, well, what going with Sikka Rhymes right now? The Gaza Nation VP, but boy, it is what it is. But big up to Sikka Rhymes saying we do. You know what I mean? Drastic change. And like I said, I don't know what he's pursuing right now, but we see he put out these photos, and I'm just waiting to see what's going to be the outcome of this. I'm going to give you guys the update in case anything, pops up in the media or anything come up. But boy, I tell you, it's rough. Yeah, man, it's rough, dog. When I saw those photos, couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, this is Sikka Rhymes? No, sir. Chug this. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Youth seems like he's in good spirit, good health, and he's still alive. So, bless up yourself. But anyway, people, we want to touch on this Skeng and Valiant clash that came out of nowhere. And some people still, like me, I'm wondering, like, where did this came from? Like, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, what happened with Valiant and Skeng? See? But may I tell you, Skeng didn't waste no time. He went to the studio, released a single, right? And Skeng is dishing up Valiant, and saying a bag of things, it's a bag of things, Skeng attack. But I'm over here and I'm still wondering, where is this clash going to take place? Are we going to get this clash? Like, because it just came out of nowhere, it's like just left field. Like, you just over here minding your own business, and all of a sudden you hear, oh, the two artists them a fight. And I'm like, what? What are they fighting for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I know that's the answer I can't get. Like, what are they fighting for? What is this clash about? See, oh, I mean, what did they clashing over? It's like they really don't have no history there for Arbor TV to say, well, Ray, other than these videos and people saying, well, the two artists are clashing right now. See? So I'm over here and I'm like, okay. But Skeng went in the studio, like I said, waste no time, released the song. I listened to the song. And to be honest, it's not impressive or for me to say, well, whatever. He's throwing some shots, maybe trying to start up. He's the first one that went in the studio, so he's not going to go, you know, he's not going to tell us everything in the first this song. He's just going to let the people know, so, well, I'm ready for war, I'm ready for clash, whatever the case may be. Now, I don't know if Valiant is going to respond because Valiant name is calling up in other things. I heard he was in some accident with some higher ranking it's a bag of things. So all of a sudden now, it's like, you know, Valiant and Skin clashing, or they have, you know what I mean? And I'm over here saying to myself, wow, this is crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't know if, like I said, if Valiant is gonna respond. He made some posts on Instagram and whatever, and see people saying, cause King released some songs, so people saying Valiant need to go in the studio and release songs, and all of these things. Some people are already picking sides, even though the clash didn't start yet. And it's like a bag of things that go on. It's very confusing to me, at least. And I'm over here saying to myself, in the first place, like, where did this came from? Like, all of a sudden, and just because they got into a fight or whatever, or now they clashing, bro. If it's that serious, shouldn't y'all be trying to sort out, whatever it is? If it's that serious, I mean, later on it can get to the music, but it just seems it. I don't know. This clash, it's just not sitting right with me, And then, like I said, with Valiant, not even clashing, but like I said, I heard he's in the media for some different stuff right now. And then we see Skeng and him in a confrontation. Skeng released a song, and it seems like he have another song set to release. I saw he preview. You know what I mean? So I don't know, people. I don't know. It just seems weird to me with that situation right there, with that clash. But I have to keep you guys posted and give you guys an update. But I don't know. I'm waiting to see the outcome, what it's gonna be. If like I said, Skeng, he already released the song. Seems like he have another song set to release. People are saying Valiant need to, go in the studio and release some songs, whatever the case may be. But Valiant is also caught up in some other stuff that's out there in the media. I don't know if these people are not aware of that, but I'm looking at all of that and I'm saying to myself, wow, this is crazy. So to me, personally, I'm just waiting to see what's going to be the outcome of this, and if the clash is going to, kick off, whatever the case may be. And I'm more concerned, like, why are they beefing in the first place? Just because they had an altercation, at a club or at some event or something like that. And like 2-3 days after they released the music, they clashing. It's just not sitting right with me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. Anyway, bless upon yourself. Enjoy the rest of the day, people. And I'll check on you guys in another one. All right? Hey, come on.